My font changed and now this is ugly.
As part of our International Women's Day programming, Embassy The Hague brought together women from all over our mission and asked them a few questions.
Ready?
Mothers, daughters, partners, and our female-led front office tackled our questions and gave us a modern portrait of what it means to be a woman in 2021. Who was the first female celebrity you admired?
Christiana Amanpour. She clearly was defying, certainly, my understanding of all the male newscasters.
Donna Summer, of course.
Yes, of course. She defined what dance music was. Don't forget about the voice. The voice
And the hair.
And the hair.
I appreciate all the things that she's had to go through to reach where she's at now.
Her cunning and her ability to succeed in a man's profession.
Mine is Victoria Beckham, or when she was Posh Spice. It's like this strong presence that she always had, not to mention the whole Spice Girls movement. It was all about girl power and everything.
This really emphasizes the importance of representation in media. As a young girl in America, I watched Hilary Duff's show, Lizzie McGuire, being strong and confident and having healthy relationships with her family and friends.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
I wrote brain surgeon. I've always been fascinated by the brain, fascinated by how people communicate.
What I really wanted to be was a historian, particularly the stories of people who were not been fully recognized in our storytelling.
I really wanted to be an ice skater. I had an obsession with figure skating.
When I was growing up, I always wanted to be a medical doctor.
You still
But
became
yeah.
a doctor though, but just not a medical doctor.
Exactly.
Were you ever told you could not do something because you are a woman?
You get lots of messages when you're a girl about what you can't do or perhaps what you should be doing. Sometimes I think it's my own self-doubt that has hampered me the most.
No.
Yeah, nope. Same thing for me. I've never had that experience before, fortunately, and even if I did, I'd still do what I was set out to do.
And I want women out there to know that they can do anything. You can rule the world if you want.
Yeah.
Look at the White House right now.
Yep.
People I can focus on have all been extremely supportive and felt like there was nothing that was going to impact negatively.
What is your power jam?
I don't want this to be my answer. I don't want this to be my answer. I don't really drink red wine, but I love the song.
Oh my God. Taylor Swift happened to drop a new album that included this song, really shift the culture to be more inclusive and more empowering.
My jam is Survivor by Destiny's Child. You'll be a survivor rather than be a victim.
And mine is One Girl Revolution, and it talks about the dangers of underestimating me.
I just really love Taylor Swift.
Which phrase are you tired of hearing from men?
Mine is you should smile more, or smile, why aren't you smiling? I can't begin to tell you how frustrating that is. If I feel like smiling, I will smile as my face. You know, I don't hear people going around telling men the same thing, like, why aren't you smiling? Who's to say, like, if I'm not smiling, I'm not happy, or I'm not okay, I'm fine.
Life is more than just about work. You know, sometimes men are just so afraid of strong, independent women.
Being nice at the end of, a difficult project or a long night in the office is thanks for being so pleasant. Thanks for being nice. You're so sweet. I also want to be complimented on the good work I did and the hard work I did. And I hear my male colleagues oftentimes get complimented for those reasons, and I just want that to be recognized in me the same way.
Name a trait about you that makes you unstoppable.
Loyal to the things I believe and to the people I love and respect.
For me, I put mystique. I've always been mysterious, and I feel like it's such a great trait to have because no one knows what to expect from you.
So I wrote my optimism because I think, obviously we all have times where we fail, where we screw up, but I definitely have this overarching belief that at the end of the day, it will get better.
For me, it's persistence. You can be the most talented person in the world, but if you're not persistent, you're doomed to mediocrity at best.
So corny. Keeps me going even when times are at their toughest.
I'm just creative.
You are incredibly resourceful and innovative. So in our household, if there's a problem, she's the one who's probably going to end up solving it.
What do you appreciate most about the woman sitting next to you?
My mother is such a go-getter. She's a woman, or whether she's a woman of color or any other excuse out there that people try to do to knock her off her pedestal, it doesn't faze her.
Marja's optimism, because I love the way she takes other people's efforts and mistakes in her stride. She has a tremendous laugh that is a great delight to hear around the office.
Oh! She is the most hilarious person I know, so very silly, always has me laughing.
Jennifer really cares both about the people that we work with, the people that works for her and with her.
Well, I have independent and beautiful. I just want the world to know that this beautiful girl/woman belongs to me. She's my greatest source of pride. And one thing I've told her is never walk in my footsteps, but walk further than I've ever did before. She's beautiful.
You both are.
Who is the woman you admire the most?
Truly is my mother. An incredibly gracious, intelligent, lovely person who would be a better diplomat than I am.
Jeanette Rankin was a first congresswoman elected in the state of Montana. She got, in fact, to vote for women's right to vote in the U.S.
I've been watching you, I've watched you develop from a young woman to a very confident woman.
Oh, okay.
My mom.
My mother was always the public figure or the celebrity in the house for me to look up to and admire.
Oh, thank you, honey. We women, we have a voice. We have to speak out. We deserve to be heard.
All women, all of us, the way we are now. Together we're stronger. And you're already perfect just the way you are.